like to hang out in the house?
What?
Where do you like to hang out?
I usually this seat or that seat, I think.
So at one point it was you, Tommy, and Shane.
Yeah.
So where's the third bedroom?
I was in like a railroad room in there. So Shane was in a room at the front of the house. I was in a railroad room, and Tommy was in here.
So it's better he's gone.
Oh yeah.
Who does he live upstairs with?
His lady.
Okay. She don't want to move in here?
Well, she lived here for a little while. She lived here for like a month or two. I feel like all four of us shacking up together.
How many years have you been living here?
2.
And Tommy's been here forever.
Tommy's been here for 20 years. Yeah.
No, seriously, how many years have you lived here?
Yeah.
You've lived in this apartment for 20 years?
No, you fuck.
8. Is it 8 or is it 10?
It's 5. Look, I'm not one of these.
I think it's
guys.
at least a decade.
I don't respect people that go, it's my 14th anniversary of stand-up. I'm not marking calendars when I move states. I don't fucking know. I think
This is the first time I've ever heard you say 8.
It's around 8. 2013, it's probably 9. 9 or 10.
It's a long
stand-up,
time.
or like you mean anniversaries of people's apartments?
Anything.
Like, yeah.
And I'm just not a date guy. I don't remember shit.
I know. I got to get better at it.
Yeah, I get it. My kid's birthdays is big, but other than that, my birthday, I don't care. Also, an apartment, it's like,
who cares?
I'm not proud of this.
No.
Yeah.
You're not proud of it. You're like,
spot.
oh yeah, I'm fucking 80. I live in an apartment for 30 years.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
As soon as you get a new apartment, after like the second or third month, you're like, I can't wait till I'm not here anymore.
You know what though, dude? You know what? There's something about having an apartment that you almost have like, what is it? Like that Stockholm syndrome? You know, because I got a whole family now, so I had to get a house. I had no choice. My family wouldn't fit in an apartment. But then I have a house. But then, and I was doing my podcast from my house, just like this, beautiful setup, great. And I was like, you know what? I want to rent an apartment to do my podcast out of, which is a dump. My account was like, it couldn't be a worse financial decision that you're making. I was like, I just need an apartment.
Yeah. It's an emotional choice.
You can't be funny. Like, I'm not funny in my house.
No.
I could be funny in an apartment when the walls are closing in, literally.
Yes.
No.
Then I'm like, yeah, now I suck.
Yeah.
It's like trying to write, like I try to write a script or something in like a coffee shop, and just the idea that someone would glance at any of the words that I'm writing, I'd fuck that.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's
I
like
can't
fucking,
do it. I
it's
gotta
like
close
fucking
it.
next to a neighbor with paper thin walls.
Dude.
I'm afraid that Shane or somebody else will hear a terrible joke and they're like, what the fuck is
Dude,
going
I'd be
on
afraid that Shane is going to fall through the ceiling. Fucking piece of tubby shit.
There's no tubs.
Dude,
no
Shane's
tubs.
getting lean.
Shane-
No, dude,
Shane's
he'll
gonna
always be fat.
Yeah.
Fucking, he'll always have, as the Puerto Ricans call it, always have chicharrones. So do I, though.
Yeah,
I know what it is. But you know what it is? What the good news is about Shane is he's one of those things. He's one of those guys where he'll get skinny, and then it just really, for him, it just takes a week of bad eating, and he's right back to 280. He'll get it right back.
But his meat has moved into dense muscle. The boy has got. You ever see his calves? It's like he's
a big boy.
He's
Shane's one of those guys.
solid
Shane's one of those guys. Even when he was like at whatever his heaviest was, I'd be like, I don't want to get hit by that guy.
No,
I don't want to get hit by that.
If you get, if you get in a situation, it's like moving a fridge alone. It's like I can't fuck with this guy right now.
Some guys you don't want to fight. Like, it's not about being muscular or ripped. Like Shane's just a guy, he'll hurt you.
Yeah.
Like if he wasn't doing comedy, he'd be a bouncer or something like that.
He couldn't be a bouncer. He would destroy you in a fight, but he'd cry the whole time.
He would not.
He's emotional, huh?
He'd scream, cry, and destroy you. But
he'd be a professional pallbearer.
That's a good one.
He'd just be a guy who walks around holding caskets up. But he would be the guy, like he can lift up the casket even if the other guys don't show up.
Yeah.
Or just carry your grandma over your head like the Ultimate Warrior.
I never have to worry about that.
No, dude,
I'm always too low.
Oh,
I'm too low.
You're gonna have toddlers carrying your casket.
Put on my shoulder.
You're gonna have 5-year-olds doing that fucking African
I'm gonna
dance.
carry you in a fucking suitcase.
Dude, just put a handle from your collar to your ass.
Yeah. Just wheel you around like a carry-on.
Do you have any after? Do you want to have a funeral, or do you want to just get?
I want to have a funeral? That's a good. No, I think I'd rather be cremated, just because I know for a fact, like especially if I die soon, like I don't want it. My boys would like fun, like they take a picture of me like a Snapchat filter with the dog ears, like they would abuse me a little bit in the casket. So I'd rather just be like, burn my body right now, and my boys can literally they can't use this for their to their advantage. Because the thing is with my boys, if any of us died, the jokes would carry on in death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the group chat, you would still be called like a homo in the group chat, even though you're dead.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, "What are you sucking cock in the afterlife?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yeah, I am."
See, I feel
got
like
Ben Franklin's cock right in my mouth, sucking that American cock.
I feel like a cool death. Like after you die, just if your buddies had to just tie cinder blocks to your feet and just throw you overboard in the middle of the ocean.
Oh yeah, you want like a sailor's death?
Well, it's more of like a mob death, but
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
already
Is that what
dead.
you call mob?
Well, no,
Yeah, a real group of fucking sailors over here.
No, don't sailors when they die they get buried at sea?
Yeah, but I think they just get shoved off,
1700s?
in
Dude,
a bag.
it'd be fun. Yeah, dude, I want somebody to hang me off the Verrazano Bridge on Staten Island. Just hang my carcass just right.
There should be like a department that like navigates like fucked up death requests.
You can choose
know?
the way it is.
If you're already dead and there's no foul play, they're like, oh, how did he want to die?
Yeah.
As long as you're not fucking up the water supply and your guts and loins aren't going into the drinking water.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
It's like a version of a Viking funeral, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
you know.
where they throw the fucking spear into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wood.
You got
wooden-
on a raft and they
Yeah,
And then they
spear.
light your thing on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the Viking, you've seen that movie, The Northman?
Not yet.
Yes.
Dude, you saw it?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Dude, I loved it. I
Yes.
loved that movie because, dude, Vikings were
Ugh.
so.
I
Do
know.
you know like how like sophisticated their culture was? Like, do you know the history of the Vikings?
I know.
Dude, their culture was like they look like barbarians, and they were. But dude, they had like schools. They would do their hair. They had like hairstyles. Dude, biological warfare.
And that is important.
That's important.
You want to start a civilization? Start with the fucking
It
wig.
is the
you gotta
first
have a nice
step.
head of lettuce to
Dude,
start a nice
How about this?
civilization.
They were the first freaking terrorists too. They were the first ones to figure out biological warfare. They would get infected rats like in their colony or whatever. They would get infected rats, and a lot of people would just kill them or throw them away, but they wouldn't do that. They would get all the infected rats and they would put them in cages, and then when they were going to like a castle or like another land,
let 'em
they
out.
would light their tails on fire and then shoot the infected rats into the town, and they would scurry around and bite people, and then they'd wait it out for 3 weeks because everybody was dying or sick of disease, and then they'd go
Holy
in
shit.
and just kill these fucking emaciated sick
Dang.
soldiers.
Yeah, you can't take over that much shit without being pretty smart. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Dude, that's what Hitler did.
Yeah.
No, I swear to God, Hitler, he was the only general in the war that World War II that wouldn't let his soldiers have sex with prostitutes. There was no prostitution allowed in Nazi Germany or any of the Nazis because,
syphilis.
dude, nothing any STD. Like the French had the best army by far.
They fucked themselves to death.
Dude, they literally they got steamrolled by the Germans in like 6 months because half their army was ravaged with STDs and they couldn't fight.
Yeah.
And they were just mesmerized by pussy and they were dripping cocks. So the Nazis came in there on crystal meth and just stomped them out.
No, the French. Yeah, the French also have huge egos because long ago they used to be good at shit, and so they constantly get fucked up. They've gotten fucked up a couple times by Germany just because they were cocky as fuck. They were
it's
we
like,
can't be
Dude,
defeated.
nobody cares
Yeah.
about France anymore.
Dude,
Dude,
I don't even care.
That's like the one thing I've never heard my dad.
Going, Burke's going tomorrow.
Are you going tomorrow to
going
France?
Friday.
Dude, just go to a Pret a Manger. It's the same shit.
Dude, go to France and fuck yourself to death.
Are you really going to France tomorrow?
Friday.
Yeah, my wife's French.
Oh, your wife's French? Oh my God. Just ripping
That's
French.
the only
Like from France?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And she lives in America though. She's a New Yorker. Wow. You don't meet many French people in
She came here because she loves apartments. She's like,
That's
you know
what
what I
it is.
need?
An
I need
apartment.
less towers of the Eiffel type.
Yeah, that's
Italian.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Oh, it's apartment. Oh.
The Juliet balcony. It's like you ever see those Juliet balconies? They're
Yeah.
like it's like this much space.
It's one
like, you
step
have
out.
a balcony. It's like, no, dude. I can't kill myself off that.
You put a grate in front of a window.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's an air conditioner vent.
It really is important to take care of your hair as a culture.
Yeah.
You know?
You're one of the
Yeah.
only guys, Tommy, that I actually like that shows off his ankles.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
You're one of those
Yeah.
guys like you got rolled up jeans, and normally 9 times out of 10 you see a guy with his fucking ankles out, but he's wearing pants. Like this guy sucks.
You know what this
But
is?
this guy's cool.
You know what this? Thank you. You know what this is?
We'll
It's-
see how the rest of this goes.
Shut up, Chris. He's complimenting me. And you're fucking ruining it. This
They're
is
high
like
waters, dude.
you know
They're
when your dad
nerd
smokes in the car and you crack a window and he's okay with it? This is just a cracked window for all my heat getting out,
dude.
leveling out my temperature.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, dude.
Yeah.
I
Are
like
you
it.
afraid to do this?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why?
But because I think I grew up in a neighborhood where like
Me too, though. I know what you're gonna say.
No.
You get bombarded with fucking. You're gay. You're something.
Yeah, but I think
can't
the difference must be that you know you're not gay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm not.
So
that's why I would never do, because I'm like, I'm scared if I cuff those babies and I liked it and I got attention.
People
I'd be
be
like, this
man,
is who I, because I do feel very incomplete. And I try to figure that out a lot. I'm like, is it my relationship at home? Is it career? Is it sexual? I don't know what it is, dude. But I'm afraid that if I cuff my jeans like that,
you're slurping,
I'll start
Viking
sucking
dick.
cock in Paris with Burke and his wife.
I know. Well, that's why it works for him, because the rest of his identity fits it. Like if you saw my ankles, you'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
you know what I
dude,
mean?
yeah.
And if any woman saw me with my ankles exposed and jeans
you're
rolled up,
like
they'd be
one
like,
of those
"What the
guys.
fuck?"
Like I assume, like that you want to dress like that, but you can't because you have psoriasis on your ankles that you don't want to show people. That's what I think.
Yeah, he got bit by one of those fucking rats.
So he just has clumps of just red blisters on his ankles that he wants to protect.
That's why you wear long sleeve shirts on the beach.
All that's on the inside. It's my personality that has psoriasis. So I got good skin.
There is nothing. The whole goal, I think, in from adolescence all the way to like your late 30s, is figuring out exactly like how you should dress according to who you are. You know what I mean? Like, and finding those, blending like what you wish you could dress like and what your like level is. You know what I mean? What you can get away with visually.
Yeah.
It takes decades. Because if you grow up in a neighborhood like you did or I did, like you just get constantly getting your tits ripped for wearing something you think looks good on you.
Yeah, dude, I have a shirt that has flowers on it
it's
right
amazing.
now.
You look great.
I couldn't walk down my block
100%
like this.
you
I
could.
wouldn't in 2007.
Right.
Because I'd be like, I'm going to get abused. But now I just don't care. I've run out of the energy to care. I'm too tired to care what you think of me anymore. Something happened like over the last couple of years. Maybe it was the pandemic. I don't know. But I'm like, dude, I don't care at all what you think of what I'm wearing, what I look like, my comment. I don't care at all. I'm just waiting to die.
Yeah. This is why old Italian men figure it out and they start wearing 5-inch shorts with their nuts hanging out.
Who cares?
They got a fanny bag. They've been wearing long socks for so long. They got no hair from their calves all the way down. They don't give a fuck. And when you stop giving a fuck about certain things like that, you get real comfortable in uncomfortable shit and uncomfortable settings.
But see, that's a different direction. Not giving a fuck and being slovenly is one direction. Not giving a fuck and starting to make some creative outfit choices is a whole different. You know what I mean? When you're like, fuck it, I'm wearing like hot pink and purple.
And
I don't give a
hat.
fuck. Yeah. I tried to do that over the pandemic. I got like a Nike hoodie that had like
purple sleeves.
Yeah, purple sleeves and was like half pink, and I loved it. And then I wore it once on stage and I bombed, and I was like, nah, I lit it on fire.
That's the thing. That's an old thing. You can't, don't let your outfit be funnier than you.
Well, it does get in your head going like, this wasn't right. I knew it wasn't right. And now it's all I'm thinking about is it's not right.
Well, I went through a phase where I went out and bought all these batting practice jerseys from like every team except the Red Sox. I was a Yankees fan, but every team. I had a Dykstra Phillies. I had, Craig Biggio, Houston Astros. I had like sick ones, and I would wear them all the time. And then I realized like I would go on stage and like never do well with that jersey on, with whatever jersey on, because I'm from New York. I'm talking about New York, but like, I'd be wearing like a Cincinnati Reds Johnny Bench jersey. Like, why is this guy not talking about Cincinnati? Or like they would just, I'd come on stage and they'd be like, fuck the Reds, go Pirates. And I'm like, I didn't even want to talk about that. But then it's just like, I realized like, I got to stop wearing the jerseys.
Yeah, you have to. And it is a thing where you're like, I want my clothes to say as little about me as possible.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but that
you
also
kind of can't help it though, I guess.
That also that's a problem for stage. Just even more so than in life, where like you have to dumb it down to such an extent that guys will worry about their girlfriends being attracted to you while you're on stage if you dress too much or show too much. Right? Let's say you're like muscly or something.
Yeah.
Or if you dress a little fashionably, guys are like, well, fuck this dude.
Yep.
I don't want to like him. If you're too good looking, you're like, can't be funny. There's no shot at being funny.
Yeah.
Whereas women can wear like scantily clothes and be like, and they still get away with it.
No, I
feel like with that's the thing is
Even
everyone
women.
talks about, at least in comedy, is like you know, like how hard it is for women. It's like, yo, it's hard for guys too. What happened? You know how many times like you're in the club or whatever and you're making fun of somebody or doing something, and then like you just got to deal with the energy of just some jealous boyfriend that you're making their girlfriend laugh, and then it's like that's palpable too.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying fuck women.
Yes, you got to fuck women. Johnny Depp won today. It's a big
Did he
win.
win?
Big win for the men.
So wait, so what does that mean that he won? What does
Nobody
he
knows
get?
in this room.
Nobody knows yet.
We have no idea.
She's got to feel pretty bad, Amber Heard. Then.
Yes.
The exposure of her behaviors is the worst thing that could have happened. Even if she won, she lost.
Because at first I was like, why is Johnny Depp even doing this? Like, why put your kids' names? Why do this? But then I realized, like, oh, what he's trying to do is be like, hey, you know, sometimes women make shit up, and I have to prove that to you legally.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, that's what. Because at first I was like, dude, just stop, don't do this. Like, this is cringe. But then as the trial went on, I was like, oh no, he's being like exploited by like a crazy woman that he needs to be like, no, this lady's nuts. Yeah, I got drunk and did coke and whatever, but I'm Johnny Depp. What do you want me to do? I'm Jack Sparrow.
And he knew exactly how to play that courtroom.
Yeah.
I think he was brilliant in the courtroom. I thought he was going to lose. I was certain he was going to lose.
No.
Because I figured like, look, you got to know you're going to lose going into this. It feels like a hard thing to prove.
Right.
But you film the whole thing. She looks like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
You still get your life back.
Yeah.
You get like your career back, even if you don't win the judgment.
I've heard so many horror stories of people going like, this is going to cost you $300,000 as a normal person.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you $300,000 in court fees. I know she's lying. I know she's a maniac. I have like 3 or 4 examples of personal people that have gone through something with a woman claiming this, claiming that, either to get out of a work firing, I'm going to sue for defamation, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And the lawyer will say, listen, I'm telling you right now, if you just give her $150,000 out of court, you'll save yourself an additional $150,000.
Oh,
There's no way you could fight this. So it takes an exorbitant amount of money to fight something like that. Where there's some maniacs like, he did all this shit.
Yeah.
So in that case, he's kind of a hero. But how many people can do that?
No, it costs. I bet you it cost him more. I bet you it cost him in the millions.
Oh,
Johnny Depp with his
100%.
lawyer fees.
Yeah,
but I think the thing is too. Once she shit in the bed. Once the shit in the bed stuff came out, I think even my girl was like, oh yeah, this lady's crazy. Yeah. And now it's like, because now she's like who would hire her in Hollywood?
No, she's
like
done.
Never.
She's
Johnny Depp will probably get a movie next.
He's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
You think Johnny Depp?
I think he'll have a hard time through
I don't think so.
certain avenues. Yeah.
You think Johnny Depp starts a Patreon?
Actually, we reached out. He's coming on in October.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. He's coming here.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not cooking for him, but I'm gonna talk to him.
You got to get some purple for him.
Who is it? Who are these people?
What do you mean, the artists?
The artists. Yeah, I know you can't see it on camera, but who are these people?
This is
whose art is this?
Well, there's all
I bought
Chris
a bunch of this.
fucking.
Oh, this is your art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Seurat up there. There's Monet, Van
Wow,
Gogh.
dude, you're a big artist.
I'm not.
No, he's
That's
No, he's
Louis
not.
C.K.
He blacked
Is
out.
that actually Louis C.K.?
Yeah.
Wow. And then somebody just painted him?
Yeah, someone painted him, sent him in. That's Duchamp. That's Cezanne. That's
what
also
got you into art and like classical art?
Alcoholism?
You know what? I was like, there was a period somewhere over like the Trump administration where I realized that I was like, why am I looking at politics?
Right.
It makes me unhappy. I'm not going to do a single thing about it.
Right.
I'm just going to get mad and prepare for arguments.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, this is toxic and stupid.
Right.
I could be using all of this YouTube time for something constructive. So I just started watching like art documentaries.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was so much happier. And I was like, you know what? I should just get into art. I might actually use that. I'll watch weird art films.
Right.
I'll look at weird art paintings.
Dude,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
The best, no, it's Chris. The one with the head on the shoulders. The best one about this fucking animal is, he's right. This is a very interesting time in his life, but it was also how depressed he was. And every piece of art that's on this wall was lodged in his small railroad room. If I show you the size of the room, it's a broom closet. These things were touching wall to wall. And he said to me, he goes, I don't even look at him. I've never seen him before. So what he's telling you is like, I'm tired of looking at news and politics. And he would crawl out of his bed, which takes up half the room, and then not even raise his eyes from his fucking toenails, and then crawl out here in misery. Yeah. And it wasn't until we just decided we were going to do a podcast out here.
Did he start putting the art out?
Let's take the art out here.
Dude, it's just so funny because it's like you got into art, but it's like art you bought at like Kinko's or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like home goods art. Yeah. But it's still art. Yeah. But dude, honestly, and it's crazy. It's crazy how like where people's brains go. Where you're like, you know what? It opened up art for me. Now I love art. I mean, dude, I dig it. Chicks like, probably like this.
It's like if like a pack of drunk ants.
Oh, they don't like the art you got from Best Buy?
It's like a bunch of drunk ants at like a Tupperware party just threw darts at like a fucking board. Like, I guess we'll take a mo now.
I put a decent amount of thought into this.
I love it, Chris.
Yeah,
I think
you know they say like all
that one I got shipped from Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah.
The small one or the big one?
The small one, the frame.
What does something like that cost? Roughly?
That was like I think it was like $300, $400.
But it makes you happy.
It does make me happy.
Well, they say all the billionaires, like the big, really wealthy people, they're all buying art. That's what Elon Musk and Bill Gates, they're all investing in art.
It's got to be money laundering.
Yeah, I think it's because it's like all perceived value too. It's like
also, what does value mean to someone of that stature and financial control? Like, who gives a fuck about a $5 million painting when you have $300 billion?
Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets, he had like a very famous painting that he wanted to buy, I think from the guy that owns the Wynn Hotel, Steve Wynn or something like that. Yeah. And they had like, I think it was like $100 million piece of art. And it's like a story, like on the internet. They were at a party, like he came there to buy the art. Steve Wynn came to Steve Cohen's house to buy the art, and like Oprah was at the party and all these people, and they got hammered, and accidentally Steve Wynn put his elbow through the $100 million piece of art, just fucking got drunk and put a hole in this painting's fucking head. Dude.
See, this is how rich people are. They're hanging these billion-dollar paintings at the level of a calendar. Like an advent calendar that has chocolates in it.
What happened was,
they should be elbow right.
Dude, Steve Cohen was going to buy it for $100 million that night. Obviously, Wynn puts his elbow through it, can't buy it. Dude, Wynn restores it. Steve Wynn restores the painting for like another $100 million. And then Steve Cohen bought that piece of art for $250 million. So he bought it for $50 more million because time had went by and the way it was restored, then something in this world, it's like it's not even available to us.
This is why you say fuck the Yankees.
Yes.
Over and over and over again.
Well,
I
think he's a Mets owner, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck
Steve
the
Mets. Yeah. I mean,
no, but that should be if they make an Indiana Jones reboot, that's what it should be, is him breaking into like Bezos' house and fucking those dudes up.
Yeah.
And taking those paintings and being like, it belongs in a museum.
Harrison Ford's been on one lately. He's on that edge. Taking a step into crazy town.
Oh, what do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to tweet the N-word or something? What's he going to do?
Dude, he's close, man. Wow. He's close to getting fucking wild.
That would be
Harrison Ford the last like 5 years
for him to go out.
I could see him, blasting the N-word in a Starbucks for no goddamn reason.
I don't know. I think he's a bit of a hippie. He's got like an earring.
He's got an earring because he doesn't know what the fuck he wants to do for the last decade of his life.
He's been famous for so long. Yeah. Like, I think it's too long. Like, you should retire from it. Like, an athlete, like, I don't want to know what Michael Jordan's up to anymore. Yeah. You know, like, I don't want to see that. And now it's like, sometimes these actors, it's like, De Niro, like, it's just too long. Like, you got to at some point just exit gracefully. Like, that's why I love the way like Barry Sanders did it. He was just like retired one day. He just one day was like, I'm retiring. They were like, what? Yeah. He was like, I'm out of here, baby.
What was he, like 28?
Killed it.
30 or something like that?
All you ever do is talk about how great Barry Sanders was because he didn't have any decline.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is that people just keep asking those people to do stuff. You know what I mean? They're just like, it's like Cameo. You know what
somebody
I mean?
told me,
can you show up, De Niro, and do this?
I know a guy who owns buildings in Little Italy, so connected guy, right? He said that De Niro...
He's a pirate? What'd you call him, sailor? Yeah. He's a sailor.
He's a sailor. He told me that De Niro borrowed so much money from the mob to finance movies and then never paid back the VIG on the money that he's still to this day, if he goes into certain places in Little Italy, he's got to be like really careful because there's still like 80, 90-year-old mobsters that would like love to fucking take him out.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's like I was like, wow. And I heard that from multiple people. I was like, that's nuts. Imagine De Niro getting shot.
That'd be
in the
great.
head on. In
I mean,
the
I
street.
love him, but it'd be really funny. Like out front of Sparks, the way fucking what's his face was.
Paul Castellano.
Castellano, yeah.
I feel like if I saw Robert De Niro get shot in the head on Mulberry Street, I would think it was part of a movie, and I'd be like, cool. I'd start Instagram living, be like, I'm in whatever De Niro's like, he's just bleeding out.
What the hell happened? You didn't pay the VIG on Meet the Parents.
Yeah. On Analyze This. Dude, yeah, man. It's, yeah. Well, that's a fucking crazy light.
That's probably these are Degos that run this joint. That's
This is
why, hence the marble. Yeah, this hasn't been. This floor hasn't been changed in 50 years, 40 years.
It's one of these. This is one of these apartments where I just feels like there's good food in here. There's good vibes.
There is good food. I'm gonna cook your food in fucking 20 minutes.
What do you got? What do you got? Crab cakes.
I'm making you crab cakes.
Last time I had a crab cake, Charleston, South Carolina. Ate a crab cake, had a great time.
Shit yourself, threw up everywhere,
all over the bedroom.
You said yes. I sent you a text message saying, "Do you want a crab cake?" You went yes.
I felt like the last few times we tried to do this, I've had something come up. I couldn't do it. I'm late. I'm like, dude, I got to say yes to something. So I was like, let's just do crab cakes, even though I'm going to vomit on you in the car.
Shut up.
I got to do it, dude. I got to do it. But
I don't have anything else.
Something must have been wrong with those crab cakes.
I'll eat the crab. No,
yeah,
I'll eat the crab. I'll do it for the bit. I'll eat the crab cakes. If you want to see me throw up on Tommy, go to patreon.com.
Actually, please.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not allergic to shellfish, right?
No,
Oh, yeah.
No.
It just went bad.
It was. I don't even think it was actually the crab cake in Charleston. I think it was the coleslaw. I think it was the coleslaw that I put in the crab cake.
I blame it on the crab.
Yeah.
I got no respect for Southern crabs.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, Maryland and down?
Maryland,
Blue
I can
Claw.
still consider Northeast Corridor.
It's not.
but-
It's Southern. You ever been to Maryland?
Yeah.
Have
you ever been to Maryland?
Yeah, I've been there.
It's above DC.
It is Southern. Maryland is Southern.
You would consider Maryland the South.
I don't think so. That's
100%.
Northeast. That's Northeast
That's
Corridor.
so
dude.
on the cusp.
They were a union.
Yeah.
They
were
were.
union.
What I'm trying to say is not literally, but like the people, the community, they're very Southern
The
mentality.
crabs, the crabs are northern.
Crabs.
You know what I was? I love
Crabs are part of the union. I don't like a New Orleans
Well,
crab.
the people are
Gulf
racist. The crabs aren't. Is that what you're saying? The crabs like black people.
Yeah.
Black people like
Love 'em.
crabs.
Yeah.
Dude,
Symbiotic.
my daughter, youngest daughter, her birthday's June 24th, so she's a Cancer and her signs are crab. I was like, oh, I want to get tattoos of my kids. And I was like, of their signs. And then I was talking to tattoo artist. She's like, oh, when's the other one's birth? Because Delilah is a Taurus, so that's a bull. So that's pretty cool. And then just imagine getting a fucking crab tattooed on you. That would suck.
You gotta hide it in like a rose or some shit.
Yeah, I want to change your birthday.
I don't know for sure, but I think the stars that make the crab in the sky are actually pretty sick.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you learn it on one of your paintings?
Yeah, I think that was part of my YouTube.
Dude, you know what I was
Those stars in the sky that make up any sign don't look anything like the image.
What do you mean?
Like I have an app.
No, I know, but like sometimes it's like like a regular star. And sometimes it's like a fucking nebula or something. It's like something exploding or some shit. It's cool.
What are stars again? They're light that died like 100 million years ago or something.
Sometimes,
But
yeah.
it doesn't even make sense.
Our sun is a star. It dies so distant. When a star dies, the light years that it takes to get to us, it's still radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my question is like when? Well, so some of these stars gotta like.
They go
doesn't
out.
the light run
They'll
out?
eventually run out.
Yeah, but some of these stars in like Orion's belt or whatever, they've been hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's that far away?
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
God, thousands of years?
Don't even, dude. If you watch like one of those short montages of like the size of stars is,
Yeah.
and the capacity of energy that some of these fucking things have, you start like really getting nuts about how none of this fucking matters.
It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't make any
Do you
sense.
get into VR at all?
No. No, I gotta get into it.
There's a great thing you can do, like a spacewalk thing in VR, and they just like start like showing you how big certain stars are. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, like how small even our sun is.
They start with our sun, and they just like start scaling, and you're like,
like the biggest.
Oh my god!
And then I saw something that the universe, it's actually ever expanding, and we can only see the edge of the universe up to what our tools allow us to see, because the light escapes us. And then there's more out there, but we don't, even our top-notch computer can't see it yet.
It's endless.
Dude.
I don't know. I think they do see some type of like, there's some type of radiation just in the atmosphere that they are like age.
I was watching something on YouTube the other day, and they were just saying like it literally you can't we have to design new tools if we want to see the true end of the universe.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Well, they also think there's multiple universes.
Yeah, like those multiverses.
Yeah, because they'll do a thing where they like there's a weird particle experiment where they'll shoot just like one atom through like a little filter, and it forms like a wave pattern, like you know when two big waves like can cancel each other out, like the bottom of the wave and the top of the wave, if they hit at the same time, they'll just like be flat. Right. Well, that will happen. That'll happen with particles too. And they're like, well, something's interfering with it. It must be particles in other universes. And then if they like measure the particle before it goes through this slit, there'll be no interference wave.
Yeah.
So in other words, there's in another multiverse, we're all here. We're just sitting on different sides. And
it's infinite different possibilities. Ones. Yeah.
Wow. Halfway through trying to understand this concept, you're going to hear a girlfriend yell from the other room going, are you going to clean up the bed? Are you ever going to make the bed in the morning? So like, why even try and understand all this nonsense? We're going, I got 10, 15 years tops.
In the YouTube video where I watched the guy talk about this, I watched this, like some Cambridge physicist. They go to his apartment and there's shit just everywhere. Yeah. And the guy's like, it's kind of like messy in here. You ever like think about cleaning this up? He's like, no, I know where everything is. And then they go to his office at Cambridge, and he's like, this is the first time I've ever been in here.
Really?
Yeah. I never go.
Yeah, these guys are insane. Like, when you listen to them, I'm like, I wonder if that's on purpose though, where they're like, we need to make this so complicated that nobody will understand. But what I do know is that, again, how the rich people are buying up a bunch of art, they're also buying worldwide. All these rich people are buying land in the desert, like in high desert plains. They're all buying land there, and they all started out of nowhere, like collectively, like 5 years ago, just started buying desert.
Yeah, that's
land.
a red flag.
And some people think like it's because polar ice caps melting, global warming, all that. Because like they're saying like, I didn't realize this. They were saying like if somebody threw a nuke or something happened with the polar shift, which can happen at any moment, like the whole state of Florida, for example, would be underwater in like a month. Like it's not like, it's going to take 100 years. It's like, no, dude, it's going to take a few minutes, and then you're done. So these people are, because they all have helipads, these mansions, underground bunkers, helipads in the middle of the desert. All over the world. So like, what do you guys know? And when you ask them, like, no, we just want the land. It's nice. Yeah. Peace. We're meditating. Yeah. We're doing ayahuasca. Yeah. But it's all bullshit.
This is why we got to group all the poor people like ourselves in comparison. Yeah. And we become Viking-like. We build a ship. Yeah. We get these fucking New York rats. We fuck them, give them STDs. Yep. Like their tails. Throw them in the desert.
That's what to do.
I'm excited to see what we do to fix it.
Fix what?
Yeah, like just like, I don't know. Yeah, like
you won't be around to see any of that fix.
Who knows?
You're talking 30 years. In 30 years,
no,
you
don't know how long. I could live to 400.
Oh, you think the medicine's going to come around in 30 years?
Do you think you could get microchipped? Do you think we're living in the time when you could get it?
I think that if you can get me to like 150, then you can get me to 300 for sure. Because you bought me an extra 70 years. Who's putting you to
150 though?
What?
You put people that are important.
There's a lot of people working on it.
Somebody's like, we got the fucking gel to get a human to 150. Where is Chris O'Connor?
I'm digging in one direction. I'm trying to get enough money. I'm trying to get enough money to meet up with the person who's working on that.
We got a guy. We got a guy that can't lift up the toilet seat, take a piss. But I think he's got a future in him. If we can keep him around for 3 times the lifespan.
Get me to 100. Get me to 100.
Literally.
You don't want that.
I think one of the requirements for being in this, program where you live to 150, one of the requirements probably has to be you've never even attempted a podcast. If you've attempted a podcast, you're out. Then you're done. It doesn't even Rogan, you're out.
Yes.
If you've podcast at all, you are less than.
Yes.
And we don't want you guys to keep going.
If you've made $1 talking about what we've talked about,
Zero, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because like Elon Musk, if you think about how smart Elon Musk is, even the most intelligent
cruel twist of
podcasters,
fate.
you think he must look at us like baboons? Like he's like looking at us like, what are the words? What are they using? Like how like we'd look at an ape trying to, with the banana, like, oh, this stupid fuck.
Yeah.
I think that's what Elon Musk must think when we're like, hey, like if you said that to Elon Musk with the waves, he would probably just be like, you're retarded.
Yeah.
No,
Like, he would.
No, he'd explain it better. I think he's into it.
You think
He's
he's into
not
it?
into
I also don't think he'd be any good at podcasting.
He's a robot.
Well, he's not. When he's a guest, he's not good.
Yeah, he's a robot who's impregnated a vampire like
Didn't
3
he bang
times.
Amber Heard?
Yeah.
He was with her for
I'm
a while,
sure.
right?
Heard got him to pay the ACLU the money she was supposed to pay them from the Johnny Depp divorce.
That's
Wow. Okay.
Instead of taking the money that Johnny Depp paid her, which she said she was going to give to the ACLU and give it to the ACLU, she started dating Elon Musk and was like, "Hey, can you give the ACLU like $500,000?" And he was like, "Done."
Done. Yeah. As Matt just shit in my bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Shit in my Tesla.
Why don't we start questioning how great her pussy is? Like,
It's
the
gotta
fact
be
that she's
insane.
infiltrating all of these billionaires.
Who do you think she fucks
Yeah.
next, Amber Heard? God, please be Pete Davidson.
I think
Yeah.
the way I see this, it's like when a guy loses his shit publicly, he ends up with another hot woman that is beyond his caliber of professionalism, intellectuality, all the things. She's just a higher class. And you wonder, like, why is she fucking this dude? Because that dude showed something that was so manic, rather. It's like, he's probably got a great dick.
Right.
He probably fucks like a machine
Well, dude,
that I can't handle.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'd all agree. If we were all single, whatever, and had the opportunity to hook up with Amber Heard, we all would. I would not. I would bang Amber Heard. I would get into a relationship with Amber Heard. Knowing what I know. Like,
Yeah, I'm an
dude,
easy-
why not?
But
I'm an
I'd
easy
also
mark.
go split-skis on the Applebee's bill, and that would fuck her up.
Yeah. I'd go to bed in a hazmat suit. I'd put a mask on just in case, dude. She has a shit
I'd be
attack.
sleeping on New Yorkers. Like, is this a good apartment for our
How
baby?
that's got to be so embarrassing for Amber Heard, who's like a hot, relatively hot woman, to just in court, just being like, "Did you defecate in bed?" And she's just like, "Mm-hmm."
Did she?
I think she tried to blame it on
did
the
she not
dog.
admit
She
to
tried
it?
to blame it on the dog.
Oh yeah, she never.
But
admitted.
they knew, they like ran samples like, this is clearly human shit.
Did they
They're
DNA
like, did the
her
dog
shit?
eat escargot last night?
I don't think
She's
so.
like the dog had a crab cake in Charleston. Did they do a DNA test?
I
You
don't
know?
think so. I think she was like, it was the dog, and then I think one of the security guards was like, it was human shit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The security guard had to clean it up.
Yeah, I think
What
so.
a bitch.
Yeah.
What a fucking scumbag.
Yeah. No, but she's out there looking for marks. I mean, you take down Johnny Depp. This is a drunk, rich
Who's
guy.
next?
Elon Musk. This is a rich guy who's like autistic and
Is this just to pay her bills?
wants
'Cause
to be famous in like a.
Well, no, she had to lose money too, Amber Heard, unless Elon Musk secretly paid for a bill. She must have lost millions of dollars in legal fees.
I think Elon must pay for
Yeah.
everything.
Elon Musk paid for her lawyers?
No. She's
Wait,
she's
Elon Musk
paying
is still dating Amber Heard?
No. He's with fucking what's her
Oh,
name?
the numbers, right? XC7.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
He's with the girl who like identifies
The
as
vampire
numbers.
chick.
He's with like a Swedish DJ.
Yeah, she's
kinda
fucking
chick. Whatever
it's all nuts.
Yeah.
Buy property in the desert. If you get enough money, get some art, I guess.
I know.
Otherwise, let's fucking wait till the stardust settles. Just fucking kill yourself.
But he wants to be like cool LA famous, not just like Bill Gates famous. You know what I
Elon
mean?
Musk
Yeah,
wants to be,
yeah.
That's
He wants to be
impossible.
like a hip, cool
impossible.
guy.
Yeah, he wants to be.
You
Yeah.
should, just like Amber Heard got her,
Which
she
is
showed
why-
her ass in court. Elon Musk should have to do like regular day-to-day things that make a guy cool. You know what I mean? Like throw a football.
Just
on the
start
beach.
taking like Putin pictures.
Yeah.
On a horse with no
Just
shirt.
do regular shit.
Yeah.
Do regular shit.
On a motorcycle, play in the NHL.
Yeah, see if you can roll up your
just have
jeans and walk to the neighborhood.
That would be, yeah.
Walk through
Dude,
South Philly.
Ukraine is playing a soccer match right now against Scotland. Dude, I wonder what this. Oh, I hope they get. Imagine they're getting fucking smacked because the whole lead up has been like, we're fighting for our nation. We're at war. We need the people behind us. They're down 8-0.
All their good players.
God, please be getting smoked.
All their good players are in the war.
Oh, they won 3-1. All right, fine.
That's pretty sick.
They won. Now Russia back off. We won. Putin, they win 3-1. Putin immediately nukes Kyiv. He's like, have a celebration.
I hope they wind up playing Russia in whatever tournament that is.
Honestly, dude, I feel like we might. Like Ukraine's definitely getting nuked, and I feel like we're next. I don't know what really to do because, like, I know New York's like a target. I kind of feel like I want to go to places that look like they've already been nuked. You know, like maybe we go to like. I was thinking about this. Like, are they ever going to nuke Nagasaki again? It's like surviving a plane crash. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to have. The odds are almost impossible. You get nuked again.
We just talked about
you're right.
this.
You did.
We did. Chris and I just talked
lightning
about
strikes
this.
twice. What?
He had to talk me off the ledge of thinking that Russia could reach us.
They can reach us.
But we have defense capabilities.
No,
they
no,
say.
No. They'd be annihilated so fast. They could never.
Russia we would annihilate them.
Also,
we have subs in the water all around them.
But you don't think they have anything remotely close to us?
They have one nuclear sub
that's close to us.
Who knows where it is? But
He
we
doesn't
have.
know.
You know, a lot of the nuclear.
This is what I'm saying.
He said they've won nuclear.
No, I mean it's enough to destroy the whole world at least once. But it's like the thing is that
How do you know how many
there's no way
Russia
they can
has?
nuke us without them getting absolutely wiped off the face of the earth. Is what I'm saying. So
Well,
there's no way
here's the
anyone's
thing,
going
though,
to do that.
is most of the nuclear warheads that we have, the underwater warheads, a lot of them are based in Puerto Rico. And I went to Puerto Rico and I went to go visit like it's called El Morro, like their like fort, and allegedly the subs are like right off the coastline there, and a member of the Puerto Rican National Guard is the one who let you into El Morro, and I saw him when he was checking my ID, had like six open cans of Presidente beer.
Yeah,
he was just drinking at his post, and he smelled like a full alcoholic. He smelled like one of my drunk uncles, and if that's the guy guarding the nukes and doing that, then it's like, I think I don't know, dude. No, he may shoot them the wrong way.
He part-times as a
Like,
DJ.
ay, Dios mío! I hit Florida.
No, dude, the nukes are on the sub, and they're just underway. They don't come up for like a guy just asked, like he was asking what podcast I should download. He's like, I'm not going to come up for air for like 3 months.
And he's on the nuclear sub.
They go on the sub. He's getting on in Japan, and then he's just like, I'm underwater for at least 90 to 120 days.
Quora, like it'd always be like those questions, what if? And sometimes I'll look at them. They did say, some guy did, again, this is American intelligence, did say if Russia even did hit New York, LA, a major city, it'd be devastating. You can't stop it. He said, but within minutes, there'd be like 20 nukes coming at the entire country of Russia, and they'd be obliterated. Yeah. But that might not be good either, because then it's like, fuck the whole environment.
Everyone's dead is not a good scenario. But that's what I'm saying. That's why they never will launch it. Look, rich Russians want to do the same thing everyone else wants to do. They want to get a boat and they want to fuck chicks on it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah,
they want hot chicks on a boat. So Putin's really getting in the way of that. We took away a lot of their boats.
Well, they said
that's making them upset.
And there's things worse than nukes, is what everyone goes to the nukes, but they have been allegedly have used it. I think it's called like a hypersonic missile, where basically it shoots a missile. I think they use it in the region of Ukraine. They shoot it into the air, and I think the U.S. has it too. They shoot it into the air, and then it raises the atmospheric pressure so high in the air that it sucks the oxygen out for like a 20-mile radius, and everyone just chokes to death.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'd rather get nuked.
100%.
I'd rather just be turned into a fucking hot pocket.
Yes, blast the skin off my skull.
You and everyone you know gets the wind knocked out of them at the same time.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
That
just
is
think
the
how
worst.
great it is. Like, all you have to do is go to Indianapolis, and you're fine.
I'm fine.
No
dude.
one's bombing.
Could you imagine? They would be like,
no one's bombing Kansas City.
No, because it already looks like it got nuked. Like Dayton, Ohio.
That's our Nagasaki.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, anywhere in the Midwest, you're fine.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit. Even if they hit, they're only going to kill like 15 people.
Now, New York, if shit really ramps up, we should leave New York because I mean we are the target.
Yeah,
we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You did the like under the table drills, right? In like grade school, when they were like, we could get nuked, get under the table.
No, I never did. My uncles did that. Yeah, that was like in the 60s with like the
Cold War.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
I did it.
You did it?
Yes,
Where
we
did
did
you
it.
go? What?
I was in Connecticut. I wasn't that far
And they
from
would
here.
have you go under the table?
Yeah, and I remember being
Where'd
like,
you go to school in fucking Newtown?
He's only 35.
Were you in Sandy Hook? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they were like, we could get nuked, so you got to get under the table.
You're not talking about school shooting stuff.
No.
Oh, if they're bringing up nuclear weapons
just
in
even
Connecticut?
worse.
Yes.
I thought it was school shooting stuff.
Dude, I remember it was such a bummer. I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and it was like, they like pulled out a map, and they were like,
What year
here's
is
the
this?
places that get absolutely annihilated. This is why we have to
Dude,
do
I'm
this
older
first
than you,
of
and
all.
I never did that.
There's no way.
Really?
Yeah, there's
well,
no
you
way.
guys, there's no. I'm far enough away that getting under the table might help.
Yeah.
You're so close.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Yeah, they'd be like, kids, open your eyes, open your mouth, just like Father Bill taught you. No way you're going to survive this.
Yeah, dude.
They just start handing out beers to 8-year-olds. Come on.
You guys are vaporized.
Yo, that's
Instantly.
crazy you did those drills,
Yeah.
man. Wow, I think you just had a nuts teacher.
Yeah,
No, it
that's
was-
what I'm
no,
thinking.
it was many
a
different
maniac
teachers.
teacher that was obsessed with the
Probably
idea.
some maniac principal.
He was
No.
probably traumatized during the Cold War when it was necessary.
No,
Yeah.
Chris,
this
this
was
was like
multiple years. It was over
1998.
two,
No
two
way
different
that was-
schools.
It's not real.
Dude, I went to school in New York City. We never even thought about that.
No.
I know, because
There's
you
no
would
way.
immediately
We would do fire
die.
drills and go outside. Dude, one time we were doing a fire drill. This was in high school. We're doing a fire drill. It's like, keep you safe, how to fucking, get out properly in case of fire. And some kid was walking on the fire drill, got hit by a car. On the fire drill. He just starts broken leg, just dangling. He was like, hit by a car.
Oh my God, you just reminded me.
You guys start doing Nissan
Yeah, what a dick.
Nissan drills.
I remember the next fire drill, like, watch out for the cars.
Dude, you just reminded me. I'm sorry. So this weekend, I was hanging out in Philly, and I just went to a bar by myself, and I start talking to 2 girls. And then this dude comes up to me, and he's like, that's my fucking girlfriend. And I was like,
Jesus.
what? And it was Alex Singleton, the linebacker for the Philadelphia
No
Eagles,
shit.
who just signed with the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, I'm just fucking with you, dude. So then I start
Is
hanging
he
out with
massive?
huge.
Yeah.
But he's small on the field.
Right.
He's
So-
very average on the field.
Right.
Then we started hanging out, and he was great. And he was like, I'm walking back to my place. So I'm following him back to his place. And he just was like way ahead of me somehow. I was like still trying to talk to those
Your
girls.
bow legs couldn't catch
yeah,
up.
yeah. And I get to this intersection, and there was just a kid in the middle of the intersection, blood all over, like spilling out of his mouth all over the street, just twitching. He was on a Lime scooter, got hit by a car.
Is he dead, you think?
No, he was alive. They rolled him over. They put him in the ambulance.
You know what's fucked up
Oh my
about
God.
you, Chris? I say this all the time about him. He doesn't this story he didn't bring up. We've
dude,
been
I
together
forgot
for
about it.
the last 3-4 days in a row.
I totally
Never
forgot
once
about
he goes, oh, did I tell you about the kid who
Dude.
got fucking murdered by an
Yeah,
automobile?
lime scooter?
Dude, I
That wasn't on the top of his mind to tell me.
yeah.
I would have wrote a letter saying, I'm coming home, but you need to read this by the time I get home.
Well-
Someone got hit by by a car riding a lime scooter.
No,
Dead.
then what wound up happening?
Dead
He
on
was
arrival.
pitching me this show idea where he was like, comedians think they can drink so much, I can outdrink you. He was like, get a group of comedians together.
Who said this?
Alex Singleton.
Fuck him.
He was like, get a group of comedians together.
Captain.
I'll get a group of pro athletes
Well,
together.
they're giant men, though.
No,
That's
no.
not real.
He's like, we'll drink whatever you guys drink. You have to do the workouts that we do.
I'm in.
I know, that's what I said.
I am-
I would do that.
I was like, I'm in, I'll do it.
I would do that.
Yeah.
For average people, I will win gold in the Alcoholics Olympics every fucking year.
Right.
Dude,
The amount I consume, if you put
was
on a table.
specifically calling out Burt Kreischer. He was like, I want Burt Kreischer.
Well,
No,
Bert drinks
Bert.
fucking light beers and shit. That's not real. We're
What?
talking whiskey bottles. Does he? Does he
I
drink
think
whiskey?
he can drink pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah,
he's
Bert. I mean, yeah,
I
did
bet
you see
he's
Bert's skin complexion?
I think, yeah.
I don't
you
think
do
Bert
all
has
right.
a liver anymore.
I know.
They've just removed it.
Dude.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Did that? I wonder. It would be cool to see like us play a professional sport and then them do stand up.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
just watch somebody eat their dick.
Yes.
Because they all think they can do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wanted to do stand up.
Noah Syndergaard, who was a pitcher for the Mets, now he's pitched for the Angels. he wanted to do stand up, and I was going to pitch, not in a game, but like see if I could hit one of his fastballs, and he was going to see if he can get more people to laugh than me. But then fucking pandemic happened. We didn't do it. But he would have, imagine he just absolutely crushed me. And I just swung so hard at one of his pitches and I missed, like dislocated both
You
my
shit
shoulders
yourself.
like a dick. Like I lose horribly wrong.
What does he throw? 102?
He throws hard. He's on the Angels. He's playing.
Yeah, he's
Yankees,
crazy good.
Yankees tonight.
Yeah, that was your biggest loss in the last few years.
Yeah, Syndergaard.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's crazy. The Subway, I mean, there's like a high chance for
Is he pitching tonight, you said?
I don't know if he's pitching tonight. I
Is
hope
that
the
game
other guy's
still on?
pitching tonight. I mean, let's see. Let me see.
We
Let me
should go.
Let me check the messages.
We
So
are going.
far,
We got
so
tickets.
Yeah. I know. I got a New York Yankees Dr. Adolph Sponge jersey.
so far now. So far it's
That's a
on.
Yankees game.
Man,
So far it's on, baby. Let's see who's pitching
it's
tonight.
What?
Let's see.
Ad.
Hold on.
Oh.
What's today? Oh, we
we
got.
also, yeah.
Okay.
We got to do
We
this.
got Cortez for the Yankees. No, Detmers for the.
They would already announced if it was canceled, right, or pushed.
I feel like they would have. I mean, what are we gonna do? You know?
It's up to you. It says 40%.
No, we'll go. Let's fucking,
Rains.
how far is the Yankee State's not even that far from here?
Yeah, that's
We'll be
right.
there in
I thought
20
it was-
minutes,
Yeah,
dude.
I thought so.
Half-hour
It's
drive.
right over
Yeah.
the bridge.
With traffic, it's
Yeah.
probably 25, 30.
Yeah, we're good.
We have to do an ad.
Do the ad.
It's our
Yeah.
first ad.
This is our
First
first ad.
ad?
This is our
Yeah.
first ad ever.
For what company?
It's
Manscaped.
Manscaped.
Oh, Manscaped's
Stuff
the
Island
best.
is now sponsored by Manscaped.
Have you been?
Dude,
Have
yeah.
you done?
Manscaped.
I talked a lot of shit because I've always taken like a hair clip. I cut my own hair, so I take like the big bulky
You do
hair.
a good job.
Thanks,
He
pal.
does a great job.
I do like a hair clipper where you have to,
Yeah, the lawn. You
Okay.
got the lawnmower
He does a
3.0 or the
fade.
crop shaver.
yeah.
Yeah, we got the
I fade
lawnmower 4.0.
I fade my nuts.
Oh,
The weed
4.0 now.
the-
Wow.
Yeah, we got the weed
Crop
whack.
duster.
This is 4th gen precision.
I fade
Yeah.
from the testicles to the belly button.
So when's the last time you got a haircut in a barber?
I did it one time during the filming of Delco Proper, and then
So
before
you cut the back of your hair, everything. You
Yeah.
just use a mirror and cut it.
Yeah, before that it was probably
We
like
filmed it.
10th
It's
grade.
wild.
Dude, you can cook. You can cut your hair. You wear capri pants, dude. You're a fucking
He's a
homo.
home
I am so gay, dude. I'm so gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get these crab cakes going.
Do you
too.
shave your balls?
You know what?
trim your
Unfortunately, I'm
balls?
in a relationship with a Puerto Rican woman, so if I can't. I've had so many road dates. Now I'm off the road for 2 months, so I just shaved my balls 2 days ago. If I shave my balls and I have shows out of town in like 10 days from then, she'll be like, "You're shaving because you're gonna fuck some bitch on the road."
Yeah.
So I can't do
yeah.
it. So now
That's-
I'm
dude,
shaved.
I've had so many relationships like that where I'd be like, "Can you shave the back of my neck?" Like I have like upper back hair where
Yeah.
like it bleeds down, and I don't like it like poking out the like for a shirt. And she's like, "Why would I do that? For what? Are you sleeping with somebody?" I'm like, "What?
You're happy or single,
What do
right?
you- I'm very single and I'm very happy."
Yeah.
You just you it would take so much for you to get back in another relationship, right?
Well, I do want a child, but I don't have to. I don't want to worry. What? I don't want to have to worry about all the bullshit, the relief, the angst, the fucking pressure that fell off my shoulders. I grew like 2 inches as soon as I broke up.
How long have you been single?
7-8 months.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you were just happy to get out of it.
Yeah.
yeah. It took a while. It was a long. She
You
was
went
great.
away for a little bit
She
with
was-
comedy, right?
She was one. What?
You went away for a little bit.
I've been away for like 5 years now, pal.
Why'd you go away?
I just I didn't enjoy what
But
I
now
was
you're
doing.
back.
I'm coming back now.
So how'd you live for the 5 years when you weren't doing
It's just
comedy?
doing radio and doing like Super Bowl ads and
But you were living here.
small acting. Yeah,
But you didn't even think about
I didn't
stand-up,
see it, pal. I haven't seen you since Caroline's.
which was when?
10 years
2016?
ago.
We haven't physically seen each other since
I have a
Caroline.
photo on my Instagram of you, me, and Girl Code. What's her face? Your ex,
Carly.
Carly.
Yeah.
You mean Carly in the green room?
Wow.
That was probably like 10 or 11 years
And
ago.
that's when after that, you were
because we
like,
had the same agent. We were at
Conan
yeah,
Smith.
yeah.
So now,
Our manager.
so
agent.
now you just, wow.
Yeah. So now I have to fucking crawl back into this.
So
nonsense.
you still haven't been on stage in 5 years yet.
No, don't fucking.
When are you going to do it?
Don't fucking point to
When are
me
you
like
going to do
that.
it?
Soon.
Yeah.
Just one day?
Dad's on my ass.
June
the other
10th,
dad's
he's
on my
supposed to do a
ass.
show. Yeah.
They're on
Dude,
my ass.
you're
10th.
doing it tonight at Yankee
June
Stadium.
10th.
That's what this is. Open up for Sebastian.
We can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard
I'm
way.
going to bomb like you've never seen.
Oh my God,
bomb.
you're doing bits from 2011.
Dude.
You're like George Bush.
I know. That's the biggest fear. We just talked about this with Ari. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah, so the fuck, we got to talk about the nut trimmer.
We do
I
have
tried-
to- we do have to
Manscaped
talk- we do have
Manscaped is
to-
great. Go ahead, go.
Yeah, yeah.
This is obviously seems forced, but I tried the nose trimmer. My
I knew we were going to be bad at this.
Who's that?
Who the fuck is that?
That's
yeah.
Manscaped here.
No.
I used to have the nose trimmer that just has a blade, like an open cutting shear.
Yeah.
And this one is the circle. Dynamite.
I shaved my balls with the trimmer. It worked great. It was the first time I
It
haven't
is.
cut the shit out of my balls.
I'm
with
also
a
not a
trimmer.
ball shaver. I'm a ball shortener. You go.
I go
you
shave.
full
I
razor.
trim and then shave.
See, I'm worried about the.
I used to trim my balls with my grandfather's 1945
safety razor,
trimmer. No, like a trimmer. Like we're like
electric.
It was- yeah.
They didn't have electric. In
yes, in the 40s they had
Not for-
electricity.
not for a dad's
Yes.
trimmer.
Dude.
What's
yeah,
your dad
they
a
did.
fucking?
All right. Well, here we go. They did. Now I got Manscaped. Now I'm going to be trimming my balls on a regular basis. It was a package? Yeah. Oh, fuck that guy. All right. Well, get 20% off plus free shipping
That's
with the
important.
code StuffIsland at manscaped.com. That's code StuffIsland at manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
Listen, I've done so many ads when I worked at my last job. I'm not gonna talk about it. It was the worst fucking thing in the world. And I will say, we've turned down other companies because it wasn't like part of our repertoire.
Yeah.
I shave every day. I use the ball trimmer for my face because I didn't use it on my nookies yet. But it works. It's very versatile. You can use it just to trim all the way down. You understand?
And what's the promo code?
Stuff
Island.
20% off plus
20%
free shipping.
off.
Literally, you know what else too is happening? Father's Day's coming up. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to manscaped.com. I'm using that promo code Stuff Island, and I'm going to get my dad the Lawnmower 4.0 because let me tell you something about my father. Love him to death. Biggest bush you've ever seen in your life. No more. Thank you, Manscaped. I'm using that promo code Stuff Island. You should too. And send me pics of your father's bush.
That's
Dan
what I'm
Stuff
saying.
Island on Instagram.
Dude, look at the fuck.
I know.
It's unbelievable.
The professionalism.
Unbelievable.
What is, baby?
Thank God you're here.
He doesn't wear that shirt. The shirt wears him.
Yeah.
The guy is a fucking
That's
angel.
what it is, dude.
Yeah.
What about the ball
Time
toner?
and time again, what's the common theme? Can't stop white men.
Hairless white man.
Hairless white men.
Hairless white dudes on the come
Well, you
up.
should cut that part out.
I know,
Manscaped
I know.
probably won't like
We'll
that.
put up a little title in the ad.
Just blur my
Manscaped.
Put the
Manscaped. Please
German
stop
flag
watching.
over my mouth.
We'll just put a Puerto Rican sound effect like. All right, we got to cook crab cakes. What time we at? 57. All right.
57.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
pretty
nailed
good.
it.
Chrissy, thank you. We're
Do
gonna
you have
Thank you,
anything you
Papa.
want to promote?
You can, when's this come out?
This
Tomorrow-
comes out
Tuesday.
next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Listen, babes.
Wednesday.
What do I got to say? Watch my Netflix special, Speshy Weshy,
Yes.
streaming on Netflix right now.
Speshy
Speshy Weshy.
Weshy.
And then we got Providence, July 8th and 9th, but I believe it's sold out. Maybe there's some tickets left on the Friday Late Show. And then Brea Improv, August 17th to the 20th. All new material, new hour, working it out. And then September 30th, Chicago Theater.
Fuck yeah.
ChrisDcomedy.com for tickets, promo code Stuff Island.
You got a little YouTube thing out there too, don't you?
I got a YouTube. I'm going to put out 15 minutes of the Netflix special that we cut out on YouTube in the next couple of weeks. And then another 10 minutes on my Patreon because I only did 37 minutes on Netflix. So I wanted to have it on 3 different platforms.
Fuck yeah. Sick
And I
move.
didn't tell them that. So sue me, bitch.
Well, that fucking
Hell yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Let's,
Thank you.
let's go cook.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
Is that
yeah,
game happening or no?
I mean,
If
I
you
feel like-
if you want to see,
haven't
we're
said
gonna cook
anything yet.
with Chris. I'm gonna make him some crab cakes and a green bean salad, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here to see the Janky Janky.
Dang.
Yeah, the fucking Janky.